Hey, we're waiting for Jaleel White, otherwise known as Steve Urkel. And he's late.
He is?
Why is Urk stiffing us?
Kind of screws us up.
Urkel
kind of screws us up a little bit.
Ooh, Mark's taking it to someone.
Do we want to do this at 10?
Nope.
I mean, it's kind of what was my first response.
Not really, because then we're... I don't know.
That's what I told him.
What's up with Urks?
I don't know.
He's being difficult. Yeah. It's not very Urkel-like.
It is not
expect
very
that
Urkel-like.
out of Stefan.
Urks!
1 minute, okay.
How you doing?
All right. Hi.
I didn't hear that, dude.
Yeah,
you guys dubious there?
We held our ground and we got our way.
Why do you want us to wait till 10 o'clock? Or is he that far behind?
They were having well, no, we were the first ones.
We're the first ones?
They're late.
Wait, then why can they do it in a minute all of a sudden?
It's crazy. I don't know. Because they're gonna blow off whoever.
Because the second and third ones insisted that they go right away or forget it.
Yeah, they're gonna get blown out.
Oh, man.
So they were trying to just see if we would take one for the team so they could stay on track.
They were having quote unquote phone troubles.
I wonder how much of the interview we can spend talking about what made him so late.
Let's find out.
The theme song's in 3, by the way. CD. Hello. All right, thanks. Julio, hang on, buddy.
Maybe a really bad third-party
There he
line.
is.
Heads up.
Yeah.
How's the line? Is it
It's
bad?
pretty bad.
No way.
I thought it was at first.
Jaleel?
Yo.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Good morning.
Oh, boy, that line doesn't sound too good. What's the problem? We heard there was some technical difficulties.
Hey, man, my phone bill is good. So I don't know what's going on.
You mean you just call into, like, the phone center or whatever, and then they hook you up with these various radio stations?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's all their fault, clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. This has nothing to do with me. If I sound horrible, I apologize to the listeners. It sucks.
Well, it
they're
doesn't
pretty
sound
upset.
terrible. It doesn't sound great either. Did they tell you what the problem is?
I'm not a phone tech. I have an IT guy, and I'm sure he's sleeping. So I don't.
Oh, are you on the West Coast?
Yeah, man.
Oh boy, 20-7.
Ooh, it's
where Jaleel is. Well, hey, it's not. The line isn't so bad that we can't talk about the exciting season 2 premiere of Total Blackout.
Yes, sir. I love that you care. Thank you.
Of course. I hear there's some crazy things going on in this show, Jaleel.
You know what? It's a fun show to push, though, man. Because I swear, once you turn it on, you're hooked. We've gotten bigger budgets, and it's like bigger and better. We started off with chickens and mice, and cats and dogs, and now we're up to camels and alligators in the dark.
No, it's delightful to hear that the budget's gotten much bigger. But was the budget, were they pretty cheap the first year? Was it pretty tight?
You get red vines the first year. We know the deal. But now they know how much people really enjoy the show, and that makes it so much more fun for me.
Hey, we're talking to Jaleel White, also known as Steve Urkel from back in the day on Family Matters. You guys, Mark and Mike, both pretty big fans of Family Matters. I know you want to ask him something about Urks.
Yeah, Mark's dying too.
What? Which part? About Stefan Urkel?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I have a feeling, Jaleel, that you just absolutely hate the character, Steve Urkel.
I think you're wrong. I mean,
really? Are you going to do a reunion show then?
I wouldn't. I just believe everything has its place. I'm 36 years old.
Yeah.
But
what, are you too old? Are you saying you're too old? You can't pull off Urkel anymore?
No, he means everyone get over it.
I can't pull it off. I always compare Urkel to my old high school baseball uniform. I just can't put that on anymore, man. Get you.
Yeah.
What uniform from high school can you guys put on still?
Yeah, I know. Well, I read somewhere that you just don't even do the character anymore, not even for laughs.
It's very. Go ahead.
Trust me, if there was a way I could reincarnate it that made me feel funny again, I'd do it.
What if they offered like $2 million to do a Stephen Urkel movie?
Oh, it's not about money.
Really?
I'm serious. It's not about money.
All right.
If there was a way that I could do it, I'm like, call up Tina Fey, man. Start the petition.
Wait, so it doesn't matter.
I could do it.
It's not about money, meaning it doesn't matter how much money they come up with, you cannot pull it off.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's just I want to.
Not plausible.
I want to enjoy the comedy that I do, and when I did it, it was definitely organic for my size, my age, and my sensibility.
What if they paid you enough that you just phoned it in?
Wow.
Anybody can phone it in.
Yeah.
You guys are thirsty for this.
It's funny. It's like Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman was the same way. What? That's how Gary Coleman was, Jaleel. He's the same way. It drove him nuts. Everyone kept asking him about it, but it's fascinating.
It ain't driving me nuts, man.
Yeah.
Gary Coleman, maybe rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
We got to be respectful there.
We were talking earlier.
We
about
always
it.
are.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about how Urkel was supposed to only be a one-time role, but you nailed it so well that they spun it off and into a major character. And just wondered, was there ever any animosity between you and Reginald Val Johnson? Because that was really supposed to be his show.
Things were tense in the beginning, but it's like Kobe and Shaq. We won the championship, then we start kissing in the mouth.
Really? You guys are making out over it?
Stop messing around, man. You guys are corny, man. Stop it.
There were always
What do you mean we're corny? Corny?
There was always rumors that he was gay. Was he gay, Reginald?
My man. Reggie was a good dude. He was a good dude.
Well, yeah, but was he gay?
The answer is very unclear, Jaleel. I mean, not that it matters.
No. Just wanted to put the rumors to bed. Or
No,
not.
apparently. Can't speak about that.
Okay.
Hey, Jaleel, tell us about Total Blackout. Some people who may have missed the first season, or what's this Total Blackout these guys are talking about? It must have something to do with the dark, which it does.
Is he gone?
Jaleel?
I think he's gone.
What? Over that?
Mark, nice blowing out the
Nice
guest.
job, Mark.
I've always
Real
wanted to know
nice.
that, though.
You've always wanted to know that.
Well, he's the one that said he kissed him on the mouth.
He bolted?
kidding me? He bolted
He also
over that.
called us corny.
Corny. Yeah.
Corny? What was corny?
His line
Whatever.
was corny.
Jaleel! Jaleel! Wow, I can't believe that.
What?
Well, we did.
I'm sorry, Joe. I know you were dying to.
I know I had 6 questions on my list that I was
Yeah.
dying to know the answers to.
never know.
I did want to ask him about the one thing I have seen with that Total Blackout with the guy sniffing the butts.
Well, yeah, I know. I was
was
kind of
pretty
excited
funny.
to see what he'd say about that.
He'd probably call us corny.
I ruined it. Sorry.
What if they did that whole thing where, in the total dark, because that's what you have to do is identify something in the dark, and it's
Yeah.
a total blackout. So, of course, the laughs on whoever is trying to identify things and getting it wrong over and over. Well,
There's the clip of it.
if they have the smell of someone's BH, is that it over on the computer? Okay, hang on one second.
I love this you're calling it BH
Yeah, I don't know
now.
why I just started that today.
I like it.
If
I do too.
if someone's BH were the thing, and you said it's someone's butthole, I noticed. God, that's gross. I can't believe you made me do that. And they said, nope, that's not it. And it's like, what? I give up. It's either butthole or forget it. And they go, nope, it was Jaleel White's butthole. Sorry. Really screwed the contestant.
Really
made him smell a butthole, and then screwed him because he didn't say whose it was.
Or they claim it was the taint.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for taint.
You were close though.
Not the
answer.
BH.
BH is very similar.
Very close, but there is some subtle differences.
I'm so sorry.
You lose. Yeah, that guy that's got his face buried in this guy's can, and he's just like, I recognize that smell. And it's like, really, dude? Oh God, how that's humiliating.
Oh boy,
that's not good.
Well, I don't suppose there was a technical issue. Do you?
No,
It had to be.
No,
Had to be.
no. There was Mark.
They would have called by now.
Oh
To
no,
apologize.
no. They're not happy with us.
Well, he was.
Well, they're not
He was
seriously.
late.
They're not seriously going to be pissed, are they? That was pretty tepid. From the hang up, I think that's pretty weak.
And that can't be the first time someone's asked him if that guy was gay.
No.
Who was the cop? Wasn't he the slob of a cop in Die Hard?
Yeah.
I thought he was an out gay guy, wasn't he? I didn't even think that was up for question anymore.
I don't think so. I don't think he was out. I think it was like Sherman Helms. What's his name?
Sherman Helmsley?
Yeah.
Helmsley?
It was like that, where everybody kind of thought.
Is he dead now?
Sherman?
Yeah,
not
he's
sure
dead.
that-
He's
that-
dead, but not buried.
I don't know if Reginald is.
Reginald, I mean.
I don't know. It didn't even matter
Who
anyway.
cares? You're the one that asked. Blew up the interview.
Well,
process?
I seriously didn't mean to. I was just curious.
that's
I'm
Jaleel White, ladies and gentlemen. The premiere of season 2 of Total Blackout.
Sorry.
That'll be tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. on the Sci-Fi Channel.
The set of it was a total blackout.
So if you want to find out what you missed in the final 4 minutes of that interview, that were apparently nixed over some pretty controversial questioning. A lot of questioning from Mr. Fellhauer.
I actually feel bad.
Why?
Don't feel bad.
Come on, Mark.
It's not. I mean, it's not. Nothing is lost because of the fact of who it is in the first place.
That's not what I felt bad about. But whatever.
What do you feel bad about?
The whole whatever.
You feel like the guy that
It's turning into a very sensitive moment.
Yeah, you feel like what's his name? The guy that interviewed Pete Rose.
Jim Gray.
Jim Gray. Yeah.
Because I don't ever
It's
want to
kind of a
be
Jim
the
Gray moment.
I don't ever want to be the reason to blow something up like that.
Come on, who cares?
It is nicer if it's someone else's fault because then you sort of get credit for the fact that it blew up, but you don't have to take the blame personally.
Yeah.
Or if it's really going to blow up, I wish he would have just gone off and then hung up. You know, it's kind of just cryptic what happened.
Well, I don't know that he hung up. Because what does that mean when that line? Because that line was still active even when we were going. Hello,
he hung up.
He did because he's tied into someone that was patching him through.
If the patchers would have hung up, the whole thing would have
died. Okay.
Wow. Whatever.
Baby.
So what?
I know.
Watch the show. I'm sure
ridiculous. We're talking about Lohan earlier in this lengthy article on what it's like to really be upfront and personal with Lindsay Lohan working on a movie. And it's a low budget movie that Paul Schrader's putting out. It's about porn, and he thinks it's going to be a real exciting, edgy, indie type movie with very low compensation for the actors. Lindsay's going to make $100 a day, but the people that are doing it really like the script. They think it's just going to be one of those sort of
indie hits.
Cuts through it all. Yeah, one of those indie hits, exactly.